Hello and welcome to, well, not another Let's Play episode. This is a Christmas. In this video, I will be transforming my entire world, minus this of course, into a Christmas wonderland. And if you haven't noticed already, I am going to be doing this in creative, because there's no way I can do this in survival with 5.5 days till Christmas. So, let's transform into something even more festive, and get started. Right, so the first thing to do is set the mood. So when I think of Christmas, I'm mainly thinking of nighttime. So let's set the time to night. It will be permanently night, and because snow is probably bad in the replays, let's turn it off for now. And let's get started. If you're currently worried while watching me destroy my entire survival setup, don't worry. This is a copy of my world, meaning I can do whatever I want because really, the survival stuff doesn't matter anymore. This is just about creating the best Christmas world ever. So with that in mind, I got rid of all my setups, chests, and farms, and just left the igloo. I don't know why, I just couldn't destroy it. And don't worry, we'll come back to the igloo a little bit later. I haven't seen this clean spot in like forever. What I think I'm gonna do is just use some decorative blocks to do ornaments just everywhere in the village. And I'll meet back with you after I've done that. So, let's do that, shall we? Starting off, I settled with these leaf streamers, which helped connect each build with some Christmas spirit, as I added ornaments to them with retextured player heads. Additionally, I got rid of some lanterns around the village. This helped melt less snow and create cozier lighting. Right, so now that I've finished all these leaf streamers, I guess, yes, that's what they're called. I think I've decided to not keep this project realistic and just go overboard. So, let's see, maybe I can build some presents around and some snowmen, just that kind of stuff, just everywhere, covering the whole landscape, just make it excessively Christmassy. So with a ho ho ho, let's go. See what I see what I did there? Cause the ho 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 and cause it's Christmas time, and then and so I added giant presents around the village for more decoration. Speaking of presents, I will be hosting an interactive Christmas event in my Discord. The aim of the game is to find every present I've hidden around this transformed Minecraft world. In total, there are 28 red presents. They're the most common ones to find. And then there's one blue present, which I have hidden around the village. The first 10 people to find every red present receives a special Discord role. And the first 5 people to find the blue present receive an even better Discord role. Alright, back to the video. I continued the decorations by building a gigantic snowman on top of my igloo, leaving all my pets safely inside. And of course, because the nether portal stuck out like a sore thumb, I covered it up with a giant present. Alright, so there are 5... Me and the snowman have kind of decided... Hey, stop moving. That, we kind of ran out of ideas for the village so far. So I'm gonna work on, oh my, stop moving. Thank you. I'm gonna work on moving towards the dock and try and make that place more Christmassy. I don't know if that's gonna be with presents or, I don't know, just something else. Right, so let's get started on that. And the snowman's already walking away. Okay. I decorated the group of trees that led to the dock first, and then redesigned the main ship's sail. After that, I turned the top part of the lighthouse to a candy cane, and then draped some vines down the side with some red ornaments. And then bam, snowman. I forgot to unpause the replay, sorry. And then after the snowman, I worked on some candy canes as archways leading from the market to the dock. And then of course I added another pair on the other side. After the candy canes, I went around and started pasting in snowmen, while also dyeing every sheep I have in the shepherd's pen with green and red dye. And then, instead of the mud dragon in the center of the village, I replaced it with a Christmas train. But wait! The snowmen need buttons! Button there, 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 button there. Oh, I forgot button there, button there, button there, button there, button there, button there, and a button there. And of course, who could forget candy canes? Hey, what's up? It is currently 4, and I just came up with a potentially horrible idea. I mean, it'll probably look good, but I don't know if I have the time. What I want to do is turn every house in this village into a gingerbread house. And look, that might be a lot of work, but I think I'm up to the task. So let's get on that with a quick little time lapse. This was, without a doubt, the most time-consuming part of this project. Even with World Edit on my side, I still found it incredibly tedious to transform every building to a gingerbread house. Regardless, the gradient I used was brown wool, spruce planks, brown concrete powder, dirt, packed mud, and stripped jungle wood. When buildings got too tall, I used a chocolate gradient of dark oak wood, dark oak planks, and stripped dark oak wood. And of course, to string this all together in a nice cohesive build for each house, I used quartz and mangrove as candy cane pillars. But because this part of the project took more than 8 hours to complete, and that's just the building part, I still have to render it all, I'm just gonna speed it up and probably cut out the majority of it. Because keep in mind, this took all the time I had for day 4, and then most of the time for day 3. The only thing that is really worth mentioning is using retextured player heads as little gumdrops, and adding this huge candy cane on the side of the town hall instead of the basic tower. I think I really like this touch that I added to the build. And what's a Christmas world without a Santa sleigh? After I completed all the gingerbread houses, I moved on to creating a Santa sleigh, with all 9 reindeer and Rudolph at the front. And of course, I had to build a comically sized present sack, just barely hanging on to that Santa sleigh. Alright, I am a bit stressed. I have 2 days to finish this project. Yeah, you thought it was gonna happen. Haha, got you now. So anyway, now that the village is probably, I think I'd call it done, we need to tackle the castle. This might take a while, but I have a few ideas. So let's get this done super fast, because I am definitely stressing if I'm gonna have enough time to finish this project. Let's go! Starting off the build, I replaced the front 2 gatehouse towers with giant nutcrackers, holding up a big present which would replace the gate. After that, I replaced every wall with large presents. This made the build a whole ton more festive. And I made sure not to miss out on creating the biggest present I have built so far, to replace the big tower that connects to the manor. After that, it was all about making the manor a gingerbread house and replacing the rest of the corner towers with candy canes. And that was the build complete. Hey, guess what? I'm done. Yippee! Yep, I am done with this whole project. I have officially transformed everything I have built, you know, besides the mountain, into a Christmas world. It is such a relief to have this project done. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want to say a huge thank you. And of course, a very Merry Christmas. If you're interested in seeking out the presents, the event has been launched as you see this video. I'll be really excited to see you over there and have you be part of this growing community. And with a final ho ho ho, I'll hopefully see you in my next video. See ya!